Ice is slick.
Well, you fell all the way to the ground.
Yeah, a cartoon. My feet went up here and my head was down here.
Ooh, a little rough starting this one.
Yeah, you left the lights on.
Did I really?
Yes.
Gosh dang it.
Gooch was using the 400 the other day. Just leave the lights on.
What's going on, everybody? Bryce and I are headed out to go trap. It's gonna be something new you guys haven't seen, but Bryce and I got really into trapping a couple years ago. We did a little bit of water trapping last year, and one of the guys we trapped for called us and said he's got a beaver problem. So we're gonna head out, hopefully eradicate some beavers. All right, Bryce and I just hopped out of the truck. We're just examining the creek, trying to find out where the beavers are. As you can see, it's not, oh, you all right?
Yeah, it's these cowboy boots.
Oh my God.
I need to get some different food.
As you can see though, guys, the creek's not that deep right here. You see a dam that's up probably 100 yards or so. The beaver sign's not real fresh down here, so we're gonna drive the truck up a couple 100 yards and see if we can find something that's fresh. Finally found the dam. All the water on the north side of that's a lot deeper, and then it runs into this shallow water right here. So Bryce and I are gonna backtrack up that way, up the creek, and just try to find ideal places to set traps. It's the dam right there. A lot of times beavers will obviously have a feed pile right here. We got a bunch of willows just right up here. That's what they prefer to feed on. And as you can see, this hole, it was what, 17 degrees last night? Yeah. I mean, it was cold. And as I shake this ice, you can see the water's moving, and there's air bubbles trapped underneath that ice right there. It's a telltale sign beavers have been in here. If you also look on the ice here, I'll get closer, but those are all beaver tracks moving up and down this ice. So likely, I would imagine either this is their lodge over here, or this is just their feeding pile. They've got some sort of lodge up in here. Probably getting out of the ice right here and coming up here to feed. So we're probably gonna set a trap here or two and go from there. That beaver lodge and feeding is right over here. And just up from it in the willows, you can see every tree has been eaten or has signs. So this obviously has beavers in here. Now the game is to figure out how to set a trap so we can catch them.
One set up there where the dam is, and we can possibly catch an otter sliding over it. Remember when you guys did that the other year?
Yeah.
We did that and caught an otter out of it. And then one set where they're feeding, and then one set where they're running on one of their runs.
That sounds good to me. We found what we were looking for here. This snow was no more than a week ago, and there's feeding sign all over the top of the snow. Here's a freshly cut limb right here. We got beavers chewing on this tree. I'll get down there and show you. But a lot of the beavers around here, and I'm sure everywhere, like to have dens under deadfall. There's a hole right in there. I can see the water still moving. So that's gonna be a pretty nasty set. We're gonna go get that set, and I'd say we're gonna have a beaver here in a couple days. You wanna set it down there?
Not particularly.
All right, this is what we were looking at. I got this hole right here. Bunch of chew marks. Got another hole right there. Like I said, guys, it was really, really cold last night and that water's open. So there's beaver in here somewhere. All right, I don't know if you can see down in there. That's where the trap is. We saw this ice hole here, and then we stuck a stick up in there. The hole goes up, and it's perfect size for a 330. We've got sticks anchoring it in here. We've got another stick drove in on where the chain and the ring are to make sure the beaver doesn't escape once he's in the trap. Obviously he'll die, but sometimes it takes him just a second and they might drag your trap off. So made sure it's anchored really well. We've got a nice hole. This should be a high percentage shot. We're probably going to check this hole right here and make sure there's not another spot in the bank they're cutting into. But that's a high percentage set.
All right, guys, we're back at the feeder, or we'll just call it the feeder set, where they've got all of this stacked up so they can feed on it. Dam's just right over there, and this hole was here, broke through, and sure enough, right up in here where this big log, there's a den right here. And Gooch is getting me some sticks now. When you use sticks to block stuff off, if you can, you want to use the stuff that they've already chewed on and ate. And then that'll keep them from tearing your set up. They won't go and chew on it and go around, you know. They're gonna be sliding right down this hole and bam, they're caught. And so he just gave me some sticks to hold the trap down and do a little blocking, and should be a good set. Should have a beaver here tomorrow.
So slick out here. We're trying to be careful, but Bryce is wet. I've gotten wet, but it's part of the fun.
Okay, we got the trap set. I couldn't get it back far enough in the hole because they've got logs coming out this way, and then this big log here I just used to block them from going there to left or right. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the trap. This arm right here is bent up to lift the trap up out of the mud, and so hopefully we got a beaver. So I'm gonna get out of here now and go set 2 more.
All right, guys, we're on the 3rd trap. It's still slick. This is probably our lowest percentage set, but we want to catch an otter. So all we've got right here is a little break in the dam. There's a bunch of otter sign right out there on the ice. There's otter sign all over here. We're just gonna set a trap back from this run and try to block it off and catch them as they're coming in and out of this flow right here.
Found this little area of open water, took a step in it, and basically what I'm looking for is when I'm stepping in here, what's the change in the soil level that's on the bottom of the creek. So watching I step down in here, I'm stepping down. I mean, you can notice the difference. I mean, it's a couple inches compared to one leg to another. I'm stepping down into a run of something that's swimming along the bottom of the water, and just follow it up with your foot, and you can take your stick or whatever here. I mean, as long as you just follow up along here with your foot, and you can feel the run just go all the way back out in here into the main channel and start going up that way. And when you find that run that goes up into the bank, get a stick. Look at that. Nice hole. We're gonna get this thing set and then get out of here. I'm cold, I got a hole in my wader. Stay tuned for the catches.
All the traps are set, so we're just gonna wait about 24 hours and come out here and check it tomorrow morning, and hopefully we got something. Stay tuned for the catches. Hopefully we catch something. I may be overconfident, but I feel pretty good about at least 2 or 3 of our sets. I love trapping. It's something we don't do a whole lot, but it's like a little chess game, and it's so much fun to just come out here, scout where they've been, scout what they're doing, come up with in your mind what you think they're doing, and then set a trap. If it doesn't work, they beat you, and you figure out something else that might catch them. So we'll be out here again tomorrow. Hopefully we catch something. Yeah, I'm sure you got pretty cold. Yeah. Nice. All right, guys, it's the next day. It's been probably, whatever, 16, 18 hours since we set the traps. Bryce and I are driving in. We had to wake up pretty early because I got to go to school today, unfortunately. Bryce got to go to work, so we're going to check these 4 traps we set yesterday and hopefully caught something.
I think we got one. Big one.
Got one?
Yeah.
Nice.
I need to
Go get the waders.
It's nice we got one first.
Yeah,
set.
first set, first beaver. This is the one we were most confident in, probably, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It was just pretty easy to figure out where their hole was. Had a hole right there and a hole right here, and we found where the den was. So we're gonna go check the more traps, and then we'll get the waders on for the ones that we've got.
What are you guessing that one weighs?
I don't know. That's a good beaver though. Nice work.
I bet you he's probably 40 pounds.
Sweet.
Big beaver, dude. Oh, right in the head. Perfect catch.
That's a good catch.
Yeah, that's a big beaver.
Nice.
Big dish beaver.
Look at his tail.
Got caught up in something. Snapping turtle or
Look how
something.
big those pads are. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool. First one, first catch.
Beaver numero uno.
Perfect catch.
Yeah. Oh, their trap's down there. Nothing in it. So we're gonna go check our last one and see if we got another beaver in there. Alright, this is the last trap, feeder set where the big feeder mound was. It's still set.
Got it?
Yeah. Huh. I would've thought we would have had one here.
Day 2 of checking traps. Bryce and I were on our way. It's just barely getting light, and we came up over this hill, and it looks like there's a dead doe that just got hit maybe an hour ago. So we're gonna drag this off to the side. I'm sure you guys see this a lot, and I know not everyone always has the time, but if you've got the time, just drag the deer out of the road. We really had to swerve to get out of the way, and had there been ice or had there been a car coming, we would have had to hit the deer again. So if you can do anything to prevent somebody else from having a bad day, you should do it. So we're gonna move this deer off to the side and then get on to checking. That is a big doe.
It's a buck. Shed its antlers already.
Oh yeah. Sure enough. Looks like
That's crazy.
a decent buck.
It's too bad it got hit.
Yeah. Alright, let's just drag it off to the side. Like I said, guys, we were coming straight towards this thing and we had to swerve out of the way to get out of the way. So it takes 3 minutes to drag it off to the side of the road and put it in the ditch where somebody else isn't gonna hit it.
Yeah, may go back there and get permission to look for sheds now.
Alright guys, that's the set we caught one on yesterday. There's nothing there today, so we're probably gonna give it probably 2 more check days, and then if we don't catch anything, then we will move the trap. But we're gonna move on down the line. Hope there's something in the next couple.
Yeah, it's a small one, so there's more than 2 beavers here then.
Good. I'll get out there and check.
You're gonna fall through right there.
Yeah. Yep, just a little pit going into it. Sweet. I don't know if you guys can see right there, but there's its little tail. Far cry from the big one we caught yesterday, but that's good to know there's a family in here. We figured that there was a lodge in here, but gonna get this one taken care of. We'll show you it when we get out of the traps, and then probably move some traps around.
Yep.
Nice work, Bryce. Here's the little beaver. Like I said, not nearly as big as the one we caught yesterday, but Bryce is the one that's helping me set these, and we're getting these really nice head catches. So like we talked about earlier, just looks like there's a banked in here. We found a hole right in here, and the way he was traveling was up into the hole we found, so likely more around. Pretty thing.
Little one. Not doing too bad, are we, dude?
No.
If I wouldn't have let the safeties on this one trap, we probably would have caught 2 today.
But at least we're catching something every time we come out.
Yeah, our 25% catch rate. We got 4 traps out.
Yep.
Catch one every time. Not bad.
Well, guys, I'm gonna cut the video off here, probably just out of fear of making it too long, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this beaver trapping. We love to water trap, we love to land trap. In fact, Bryce and I are talking about setting some coyote traps here, maybe running a few coon traps because we're coming down here anyway. But we're gonna go put the safeties off on this trap that Bryce accidentally forgot, and hopefully there's some more catches we can show you in the future. But leave a comment below if you enjoy this type of video. Just let us know what you think. We love to do what you guys like, and we're more than open to try new things. So we'll see you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya. All right, we're back at the house, and just wanted to show you guys kind of what we're doing. I'm gonna get this one tanned. We've got it hanging up drying. That's the big one we caught yesterday. I'm gonna probably hang that one on the wall. I've caught beaver before, but never gotten them tan. I've always thought those round things with like the willow branch in a circle is really cool. So gonna go ahead and get this one skinned. We took some meat off that one, and then I'm gonna take this out to the carcass pile out there and let's check the trail cam on that and see if there's any coyotes in there. So should take up the next 30 minutes or so.